We're more than a week away from the scheduled opening of classes, but the League of the Provinces of the Philippines believes school opening should be postponed. And to tell us why, joining us now is Quirino Governor Daks Cua. He is the national chairman of the LPP. Good morning, Governor Cua. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, the LPP has been calling for the postponement of class opening. Why is that?
Good morning, Ria. Yes, nandun po ako sa hearing ng Senate kahapon, and I submitted the position of the League of Provinces as articulated by our national president, si Governor Velasco, na may ilang mga governors, maraming mga nag-aalala about the reopening of classes. So isa nga pong issue is the one you mentioned, na yung mga teachers ay medyo concerned about their health, about the management of modules. I do have to note, Ria, na-appreciate din naman natin ang push ng DepEd in trying to to preserve the inertia, to try to bring normalcy back to the lives of our students and our communities. But some governors do believe that it should be taken a second look upon, so that more intelligent, more in-depth look can be taken.
All right, sir. What would you say would be your requirements in order for school to begin?
Well, first, let me categorically say na kami sa ULAP, ULAP is like the league of all the LGUs. No? So dito sa ULAP, which consists of not just governors but also mayors and all the other officials, ang unang-unang rule namin is no face-to-face until we can guarantee the safety of our students and teachers. So that's a no-brainer, and we support the President and we thank him. Salamat po na nanindigan ng ating Pangulo, walang face-to-face. Kahit gaano po kaliit yung risk, Ria, tingnan niyo po, pagka yung isang school ay nagkaroon ng outbreak of COVID-19, it is impossible for any school, for DepEd, to impose quarantines and isolations on students. Kasi kailangan nila yung magulang nila. Hindi sila pwedeng ilagay sa facility. Pag pinauwi mo sa pamilya yan, magkakahawaan ng pamilya. So that's number one, no face-to-face. Pangalawa po, Ria, I think let's really listen to our teachers' concerns. No? Kasi kami po dito sa LGU, kami yung humaharap sa taong bayan. Kami yung tinatanong, sinisingil ng mga mamamayan, what are you doing? But why are we doing this? How do we prevent? So maybe if the teachers are concerned about their health, the logistics of bringing the modules to the household and collecting them centrally into one location for processing, kailangan malalim ang pag-uusap. Paano natin ma-manage yung risk nun? Baka yung mga papel maging source ng infection. How do we disinfect them? How do we make sure that these teachers who will distribute the modules are also protected? Maybe when that is resolved, when that is clear, I think that's a good sign to start already. Now, we should try to find a balance. No? I do agree with DepEd that education and learning cannot stop. It should go on. The children need it. Our students have to pursue their growth and development. But Ria, hindi natin matatawaran ng buhay ng tao. No? So we need to push both health and education. But push comes to shove. If you ask us in the local executives, when the health is in too much risk, we choose to protect health.
All right, Governor, as you said, you mentioned ULAP, and you are also the president of the Union of Local Authorities in the Philippines, which is the mother organization of all leagues of LGUs. Sir, how do you think, on your level, how can LGUs further help schools and teachers prepare for the school opening and this shift to distance learning?
Ria, thanks for that question. Kasi I've been wanting to say na ang LGU at ang DepEd, wala kami sa different places here. We're both in the same place trying to work with each other. Let me give a little context about my province dito po sa Quirino. Earlier on, nung nag-announce na ng no face-to-face ang DepEd, ang una namin ginawa ay naghanda kami. I worked with the Quirino State University, and together with our provincial government, what we did was provide a free webinar for all the parents and household members. Bakit? Kasi we know that I've recently personally found out na hindi pala ganun kadali magturo ng anak mo. Napakahirap, no? Kasi you need to stimulate their interest and make them want to learn. Hindi lang basta papagalitan mo or uutusan mo mag-aral. That's not enough. You need to stimulate them, make sure they're interested. That brings out the best experience for them. So the webinar hopefully gives a little more capability to our parents province-wide. No? Second, we did some productivity webinars also for the teachers naman. How to be more efficient about teaching online. Kasi let's face it, not all teachers have been trained well or are fully equipped to teach online. So, ginawa na rin po namin ng intervention yan together with DepEd Division of Quirino. Again, with private sector and a Rotary Club of Asiana has helped us make this happen. And then we're trying to invest in infrastructure that we believe will expand the reach and provide the capability for online learning. That way, we can reduce the cost of the modules. Now, for example, in Quirino, the modules will cost us about 55 million. Now, Quirino is not the richest province in the country, and that 55 million is a very, very big amount for us to just fork over to find out where we can source it. No? So, DepEd said they will counterpart 25. That's the budget they have. They're asking us for support of 30 million. It's much over our special education fund. So I think here comes I think the only solution forward, Ria, tingin ko kailangan talaga ng talagang national local playbook together with the participation of private sector. You know, businessmen who can afford, who have the ability to help out, maybe can adopt schools or provinces or municipalities, help with the printing of modules, while we in the government are investing in infrastructure, in ICT, in gadgets that we can help our kids to purchase or to bring home so that they can learn online. So those are possible solutions. Those are things that we're all working on. Every LGU is trying to find their own way forward, trying to find solutions on how to make this happen.
Yeah,
so magkakampi po tayo dito. It's really not a fight against...
it's education, so really everybody is a stakeholder. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Quirino Governor Daks Cua.